Playoffs? Playoffs? Are you kidding me? Playoffs? I just hope we can win another game. Short and sweet crow here. Being that there's only one Rams fan to crow up to, and that's SoCal Rams fan, and the fact that I didn't talk really any shit before the game. Although this was not a low scoring, and the Bucks came out flat again. So shout out to SoCal Rams fan. He did say that the Rams were going to kick our ass. They kicked our ass. The first half was crappy. The second half was alright. The fourth quarter, really, we say we make it 28-13 and the big kickoff return doesn't happen. Say Jameis Winston doesn't throw an interception and we go and we score, make it an 8-point game with more timeouts and more time on the clock. Say the onside kick goes our side, but the Rams had us. It's like Kenny Chesney's song, "You Had Me from Hello." The Rams had us from hello. They had our number all night long. Doug Martin, I felt, ran the ball very well. Terrible play calling. Penalties again. We had like 10 penalties, 10 penalties. I actually want to see this team go to 200 penalties on the year because I think that'd be hilarious. But shout out to SoCal Rams fan. Shout out to any of the Rams fans that made it to the game tonight in St. Louis. What might be the last game ever played at the Edward Jones Dome. It was a really good one for them. The only good thing the Bucks defense did was stop the Rams on some key stops late in the game and keeping Ty Gurley under 50 yards. I think he had only maybe reached 50 yards running. So we actually did a good job of containing him, but we made Case Keenum look like the next god or whatever. I don't care what you're gonna say to that comment, but man, I'm not even mad anymore. I was mad at halftime. I was mad in the third quarter. I was getting a little excited the fourth quarter. But Jameis Winston, other than the pick he threw, he played his heart out. And that shows me something. That shows me something, that Jameis Winston played his heart out, and he doesn't give up easily. But, the Rams have beaten, but, football's a team game. So, unless the Seahawks and the Vikings magically lose this weekend, the Bucks are mathematically out, really. Which is good because I think this team wasn't ready to play in the postseason anyways. All I want for the rest of this year is to just win the last game at home. I'd be fine with finishing 7-9. I don't even think we can. I don't know if we can beat the Panthers. I don't know if they'll rest. If they rest their starters, maybe we can beat them. If they play them, then I don't know. But I really don't know. I don't know if we can beat the Panthers. But if we beat the Bears and we don't beat the Panthers, I don't give a shit. 'Cause all I want to do is just win the last game at home. Now that the playoffs are really written in stone and we have very slim to none chance, I just want us to win the last game at home. So, hey, it was a good game at the end, but it wasn't good enough. And I'm trying to look at positives here, but I'm deflated. I'm just mad. I'm beyond mad. I'm beyond yelling and throwing shit and whatever and ranting. I'm just beyond that point. I don't know if anyone out there knows what that feeling is. The only person I think can relate to that feeling, because he's shown it on camera recently, is Uncle Lou. Maybe Sports Live and a couple other people, but really it was Uncle Lou was the most noticeable in the Florida game when Georgia lost to Florida, and he was beyond yelling and beyond that, and that's where I am right now. I'm just beyond it, and it's midnight, so I gotta go to bed. Fuck, man. Again, shout out to SoCal Rams fan. You said you were gonna beat us. Mustard kicked Ketchup's ass. God damn it, Bucks. Playoffs?